for the 5th hour flight. I think these units here are just going to go ahead, since we've done blasted the RAF out of the sky. We'll go over here and bomb old Hull. Oh, these boys here are on their way home. They got to make it back across the channel, but it looks like it'll be fairly easily with air superiority. Let's go down here. Oh, we got 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't want to go past that anti-aircraft. Another one can head home, but he can only go 1, 2. And another one making a, well, he was going to make a bombing run to Gloucester. Huh, I guess we could head on out here to someplace else, another target. 1, 2. And we'll get there when we get there. Got a bomb, couple bombs, 4 bombs to go for the aircraft factory at Hull. So there you go. 4 bombs. 4s or 5, 4 5s and 6s. I'm seeing. Oops. I think they did it. We dropped 1. Oh, 3 hits, so that'll do it. We'll be right back. All right. Well, these factories get bombed easy. Little game note, but I don't, like I said, I don't know what you can do about it. My planes are unavailable. So there you go. Another bombed factory. 1 successfully bombed at Gloucester, and 1 at Weybridge. All right, that'll be it. I think that's it for the Germans. It will, and like I said, this goes by pretty quick, these hours. If I'm got things to do, and this is, different takes and everything, but it goes by pretty quick. So we'll be on the British turn, British hour number 5. Well, it's going to go by quicker than I stated, because British actually have no aircraft, which will tell you something about these little base units there. If you were a German opponent, you'd be wondering, well, why ain't you flying those aircraft? Well, there's a reason, and I'm not going to say it, but there you go. All right, so anyway, we're going on hour number 6, and we'll just start doing German movements till the end of the day. We'll be right back. All right, well, being that we only have a few hours left, oh, some of these boys might splash down. We're all making a beeline for it. I think we might get there in time. Only a 2 range. I'm not sure. This little boy here has a chance to do something. He's going to go ahead and risk the fuel and head to Coventry. So he'll go. Is Coventry bound? No, it's not. 1, 2. He'll go to Coventry. He's got 2 bombs. So looking for 4, 5s, or 6s, and that should be easy to do. 50-50 chance. Oh, no way. All right, we'll flip him over. He is done. He's got to go home now and try to make it home. So that's basically what we're doing here for the next few hours. British turn, nobody to fly. We're going on to the 7th hour. 1, 2. Ooh, he might make it. He's got 1, 2. 1, 2. Ooh. Coventry didn't. He gets to go 1, 2. I think he's got a splash. Oh, it's just a 1-planer. 1, 2. He could try to go through the anti-aircraft though and try to get home. All right, that's hour 7. The last hour. British turn. Nothing going on. Last hour for these boys. 1, 2. Flip to based. Ooh. 2 plane capacity. What's that? Flip to based. Wow. All right. Oh, 1, 2. I don't think they're going to make it. And then we'll take him going through here. That'll be 1, 2. We'll have to flip for both of these. I get to roll 1, 2. 3 die because he's going to try to get home. 1, 2. So there's 3 dice. I roll for the anti-aircraft fire. 5. Ooh, let me see here. Target is aircraft. I'll have to look underneath here. Let me check out the anti-aircraft. I'll be right back. All right, anti-aircraft combat tables results. 1 to 5, no fact. So he did not get hit by any of my anti-aircraft fire. All right, that'll be it. I think that's the end of the the day. We have 3 squadrons and 3 craft that didn't make it back to base. So let me see what we do about that, and then we'll proceed to the planning phase. Wasn't good. Not good at all for the RAF. We'll be right back. Alright, these boys here go into the damaged box. So that makes a lot of sense. They got it all. Luftwaffe taking some big freaking hits. Man, they're the only ones on the aircraft left, but there's very few. Like I said, the RAF has been decimated. So there's 2 more on here, and who else didn't make it? Oh, and he didn't make it either. So there you go. But he did reveal that there are anti-aircraft over here at Southampton. So there you go. And these balloons signify either headquarters or anti-aircraft. So, and the headquarters are very valuable. All right, so here you go. We have a few bombed aircraft factories. A pretty successful first day. He's still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. So there you are. Let me check it out. Make sure what we do after this. We go to the planning phase, all kinds of stuff, refits, reinforcements, and stuff like that. We'll be right back. All right, then. We'll be on to the planning phase. We're going on to day number 2. We'll start with hour number 1. But till then, we have a campaign card pick. First, the Intruder, which is a German, picks as many cards as equal to his Luftwaffe command level. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, then the Interceptor, we go with 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We ain't got many cards left in that deck. All right, now it's reinforcement phase, and we'll play some of these cards. So I guess it'll be the German player first. We'll be right back. All right, German player. Gonna play a couple cards. During the reinforcement phase, refit 1 damaged Luftwaffe unit. So in this damage pile, I gotta see which ones we want to refit. And over here, select one of the following. I could either refit 1 damaged unit, or for 1 hour, all Luftwaffe fighters have their combat value increased by 1. We'll take the first option. So I get to refit 2 units. It says the disposition of this one is a reshuffle. So I'll reshuffle the deck. But this card here gets 8 discards. This one here is gone. This one here was a Führer Directive. There you go. Nice cards. Everything looking really good. This little mini game coming in handy on a nice day off. So this will be a discard. We'll put that over here. Let me see which 2 Luftwaffe damage units I want to repair. We'll be right back. All right. Here's the 2 units I wish to repair. And we'll go ahead and base them. And there you go. All right. Now all my aborted units get to come back on the board. There you go. There are them. And we'll be able to base them also. Alrighty, that'll take care of the German player. Let me see what we want to do with the English cards and their refit. We'll be right back. Alright, Royal Air Force. We'll play 3 cards. That's right, 3 nice looking cards there. British symbol there, nice little photo. There you go, refit. We're fixing our aircraft. Alright, if 5 or more British factories have been bombed, which they haven't, refit 2 damaged RAF units. Okay, we don't hit that. We've only had 3. Otherwise, refit 3 damaged RAF units. Alright, then after this, we will reshuffle. We'll put this in the stack and reshuffle that, but we get to refit 3 units. We only have 3 units that are damaged, so all 3 of these get to be redeployed. Let me redeploy those real quick. We'll be right back with more card play. Alright, we're going to base 2 units here. Hurricane, and 2 Hurricanes at the biggest air base in England at West London with a 2 plane capacity. This third one here with a range of 3 is a long range one. These are short rangers. Oh, we'll put him at this air base here in East London to protect whatever we got in there. They can just fly up in the air and cap anybody flies over them. If they can, well, they're going to get caught first. We'll see what happens. It's all a new turn. All right, after that, we'll play this card. Select one of the following. Reduce the number of hours in this day by 2, or reveal all Luftwaffe units and cards. We want to reduce those days, because it gives the Germans less time to bomb. So we're going to reduce the numbers in this day by 2. So we'll put, what can we do? We'll have to mark that real quick. And it only will be a 6-hour day. All right. Let me check that out real quick. We'll be right back. All right. Shortened day today. Thanks to the Ultra card. And we will reshuffle that. Put it back into pile. Next card up. Flying phase. For this day, extend the range of all RAF short-range fighters by 1 grid. We'll take that. Then reshuffle that. We'll have to remember, let me see here. Get us a die. And we'll get us a little number 1 up here to remind us. Do we get a +1 on all of our... All right, then we disposition reshuffle. All right, for the whole day. So for all these hours, we get a +1 in range. Plus, if they're next to a headquarters unit, they get another +1. So we're getting a +2 on those RAF fighters for the whole day. Reshuffle, it says. The last one, big wing. All right. For this day, increase RAF stacking by 1 unit. Reshuffle. Life is good for you. They need it. They're down. All right, so we get this one. We got to also increase stacking, so we'll keep those on there. You know what we need to do? Well, it says reshuffle the cards. So let me see. Well, let's do this. Big win. And extend the range. We'll remember these two. We'll have to put those back in there. Here's our hand. These are discarded. This is a reshuffle pile, but I need to remember those. I guess I could do it with the dice. But I don't have that good of... All right, well, let's do it that way. We'll reshuffle this pile. We'll be right back with the reshuffled. All right, cards shuffled. Modifiers made note of. Both decks shuffled, as a matter of fact. All right, now we're ready to go to the RAF, get their aborted units back, so we have more units in place. We will be right back. All right, boxes all taken care of, although Luftwaffe, wow, still hurting. I'm talking about a comeback. Kind of, I guess, signifies the British ability to get these planes up to reproduce quicker than the Germans. Let's see here. We have these units on here, but we want to redeploy. We have a 1 unit capacity. We want to redeploy. So, as a matter of fact, after the let's see here, make sure we're good. After the reinforcement phase, turn the page here, and it's redeploy. So first the intruder, then the interceptor may move their ground units. Interceptor may move their ground units. They move their air units to any friendly airbase. That's what we're looking for. All right, at the player's option. All right, German player ain't going to do nothing, but the British player will take care of that by doing this. We'll take this unit here. I want him here. This unit here. I want him here. These 3 bases here occupied. And I'm going to take this unit here, put it at Coventry. This unit here, put it at Derby. All right, there you go. There's a rhyme and reason to that. If you've been watching, I think you know what's going on, but we're playing the game. All right, that is it. It'll be ready for day 2, flying hour 1 for the Germans. Hey, for a small game, we're having way too much fun with this. I gotta say, I think I like this one better than Cactus Air Force. We'll have to see though. Cactus, maybe it depends. We did what we did. I think we played Cactus. I always play these games to the best, the game system. Cactus was interrupted though, so we might have to give that one another try. But until Christmas Eve, when I look underneath the tree and give me some new games, we'll be on this one for a while. We do have one that I do have up here that has not been on my channel. And it was the very first game that I broadcast, but my old phone burnt up trying to put it on YouTube. This was years back. It was my very first game I was going to put on my channel. It never did get published. So there's one up there, and it's a good game. So we'll see what happens. But until then, it is Eagle Day. We come back. German, hour number 1 of the second day. All right, now for the next move, we have some planes airborne, and their targets will be determined. Or I know what their targets are, but I'll let you know later. These boys here, what you obviously want to do, because these are all pretty well. This one's destroyed already. These are pretty well taken care of. Harwich, we're gonna have to go against whatever's there. It's probably anti-aircraft. This is kind of built up. Any other targets of opportunity would be here, but there are these targets here. You can catch these guys on the ground, but I don't know if I want to go ahead and commit. So we're going to roll a die, and on a 5 or 6, they're going to go after these. We'll roll a die for each one, because this has kind of got to be an AI type of a thing. 6, okay. Well, he'll go after him. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and try to bomb that based unit. This next one here, 5 or 6, he goes after him. Nope. He does not. He'll take another target. This one here to go after the 3rd based unit. Oh, he goes after him. So there you go. He's got a range of 3. Okay, so that will be how this looks. They will bomb those targets, and this boy here will go somewhere else. I'll have to figure out what the targets are going to be. Easy. Low-hanging fruit's already been snatched on, in other words, so it'll be a rough ride going through the anti-aircraft and other interceptors. So, like I said, easy part might be over, but easy for who? Easy for the RAF to say. Man, there were a lot of losses. All right, we'll be right back. But the RAF had a lot of good card draws that replenish their forces, so it's a good game. It's all depends on card draw and die rolls, like anything. We'll be right back. All right, then, that last short range. I'll have to return after this, but what these guys are doing is just mainly just flying escort. But the escort ain't going to last long. He don't have to fly back, but he's going to keep an eye on these boys for any British pounding. Same with this. Short range, in parentheses, they're just out there for a escort, but they'll have to bail out. These guys will be on their own after that. 2 more units. Got to find some targets. Be right back. All right, here we'll do the same thing. One of them is bomber on a mission, and this boy here is flying escort, but the escort is only going to last for this hour. Then they got to turn around and come back. Ain't got no fuel. All right, there you go. Do we have anything to do? We do want to bomb these 2 bases here. There's no air-to-air combat, so let's see what we got here. We want to bomb these spots here. We're rolling 2 die for a based aircraft. Let me see here. Ooh. Target is a based air unit. 4, 5, and 6. And he's rolling 2 die. 4, 5, and 6. Oh, let me get this out of here. No good. No good. Okay. Next is 1 die. 5. So this one here is a successful bombing. This unit here will go into the placed in a damaged box. So in a damaged box goes decoys. There you go. That's how that works. Good deal. All right, well, there you are. Them are the only bombing missions going on. So successful bombing, but they launched them after a decoy. And I like that. It's a good part of the game. Okay. Well, that'll take care of the German, or Luftwaffe. Hour number 1, day 2. We'll take a little break. When we come back, it'll be this will be interesting. The British, who have a +1 on range and stacking. They're time to answer back at all the Luftwaffe planes in the air. It should be like this, though. You want to do it right. These guys are unidentified until they get past the radar. So if you were playing another opponent, it would look like this. Oops. There you go. But we're having fun. Just doing the old solo thing. on my gaming season. I don't know what to do with all this time. It feels strange. You go from one extreme to the other. Now, when my work season kicks back up here in a couple months, it'll be a shock to the system going back. So right now it's a shock to the system having time off. You almost don't know what to, you don't feel right, but we'll be fine. We got plenty to do, so we're gonna take some time off for ourselves when we can. We'll be right back. All right, just making a little bit of a note. We got the short range aircraft here after Luftwaffe's first hour turned upside down, so you can see where they're escorting at. It kind of tells the opponent which one's which, but there you go. Short range aircraft, short range. They off their next flying phase. They got to fly back to base, and so on and so forth. We'll be back. All right, happy holidays. We've been busy around here, and I wanted to sit down and get a few more moves in on this Eagle Day game. I'm going to sit down here and refamiliarize ourselves. I guess we have a shorter day because of some card play. It will be the Interceptors first hour of the second day, so that'll be the British response to the second wave, and the Germans had a good first turn. Aircraft factory in Hull, Weybridge, and Gloucester all bombed. Wow. All right, we just had the Luftwaffe take off all their aircraft. Here you can see they're on their second wave, and it is now the British response. Now the British will have modifiers in their range and stacking, but also they want to play some cards. This card here, they're going to play their Aces card. For 1 hour, that'll be this hour, all RAF fighters have their air combat value increased by 1. We'll reshuffle this, so let's put this back on in here, to reshuffle pile. We'll have to make a note on here. And also, we're going to play this Bomber Command Strikes. Oh, maybe I should hold off on that. Yeah, it's still early. Yeah, it's only day 2. He goes, we'll hold off on this card. I was going to play it, but we'll hold off on it for right now. Let me adjust this. We'll be back for the first flight and takeoff of the RAF. They've got all their aircraft on the map except for a little decoy, whereas the Luftwaffe has a bunch of planes that didn't make it, so they're short. But they outnumber them at least 2 to 1, so it might just be evened up. But I think Luftwaffe still has an advantage in aircraft numbers. We'll be right back. First takeoff's going to be out of East London, it looks like. And it'll be a blend. Oh, looks like a fighter aircraft. I guess it's a fighter. Yeah, it's an F fighter. Choices of coming after these guys. These guys are turned upside down, so they must have bombed. Number one, or, which is obvious, is that they're short range, so they have to head back home. So whatever they're doing, they're heading back home. Thought about going after this one. He's got a combo. He would be throwing no dice against us, but this guy's got 2 bombs in his bay, and he's still heading to targets. So we'll go after him with a 1, 2. Air combat will be 2 dice thrown, and let's just go ahead and get this out of the way here, and we'll mark that spot with this, and there you go. Allies 1 + 1 with our card, so we'll be rolling through 2 dice. We can also increase stacking limits. I really want to. Hold on a second, I might add somebody to this battle. We'll be right back. Yeah, I might as well add a little bit of insurance. We'll add this Hurricane from West London. 1, 2, 3. He's got a range of 5. He'll participate in the battle also. He'll get a +1, so it'll be 2 dice, and then 3 dice. 5 dice to go after those boys. I think there's only one of them. Yeah, but he's got 2 bombs in his bomb bay. So it's, let's see here, 5 and 3. Oh, that's all we got? Was 1 abort? I think that's all we needed, though. All right, he's going to roll 1 die and try to do as much damage as he can, but he's aborted. He's heading back. He's seen enough. Ooh, and one of my boys abort. All right, we'll put this one here instead of Luftwaffe abort box. Which one do I want to give up? I'll give up the blend. He'll abort over here, gone for the rest of the day. And this boy here will be the only one left up in the air. That unit there is based on the ground. He's up in the air, and I guess he's all right. Well, he's got to turn around and go back anyway, but so we'll put him upside down. That means he's got to head home. All right, that is that for that takeoff. We have some more units here that are based. Right back. All right, so we got these waves coming on in. I think I'm going to launch from West London. Also, this airbase here. This airbase here. We'll use all three of these. He has a range of 3, 1, 2, 3, but a +1 modifier for the card played puts him right here for a battle. He's got a range of 5. He'll make it there easy. 1, 2 for a battle. How many die are we rolling? 3, 4. Oh, I might just keep that. Let me keep that there. West London, we're going to keep you landed and based. We'll go with that right there. So we'll replace that with my air battle marker. Take all the combatants. Place them down here. We'll be right back. Alright, tail of the tape. We can get the glare out of there. We have ME1 something, 109. He's heading back. He's short range. But he's performing his mission. He went with these boys to escort him, and his escort mission's working out because they're being pounced on. Unfortunately, I think they're going to be outgunned. Alright, then we have a DO-17 and a Junkers 88. That's 3 bombs that they're heading to Britain with. We're going to try to intercept them over the channel and shoot them on down. So here you go, we're rolling 2 + 1 is 3, 1 + 1 is 2, so we're rolling 5 dice again, hoping for a better result than last time. 5 Allied Royal Air Force shots. Oh, scrounged 1 out of it. Not a good roll at all. Bad aim, bad pilots. Alright, they're answering back with, ooh. Are they answering back with 4? Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, little anti-aircraft bays. And 3, because he's a good fighter. He's coming back with 4 for the Luftwaffe. Luftwaffe's even worse. Wow. Okay, well that just means that, what do we want? We'll take care of the, man, tough choice. I want to carry on with my mission though. I think you're going to go down, so he will go. Alright, storage space problems. But anyway, there you go. He's in the abort, so he'll be able to come back next turn. Meanwhile, the space will still be filled with these 2 boys here. And both of these have to return, so these guys have to get out of there. But that's all there is. There's only 1 round of combat. It's possible for all air units to be there for the next turn. And they'll have to decide what they want to do, but there you go. A spot with air units still there after that 1 round of combat. Alright, let me see what else we got. We still have a couple more based units. Now, these units here are all, in case the first wave that went up against them fails, there's a second wave of RAF aircraft that can come and challenge them. So we're going to check this out, make sure we're doing everything right, and we'll be right back. Alright, we got this Hurricane squadron, or I don't know if they're individual planes, or a representation of a squadron, but he's got to take off. I had the option of bringing these boys in there. He's got to head back to base because he's a short ranger. He's got 2 of them with bombs heading someplace. We're going to take advantage of this one here. We're going to roll our 3 dice because we get a bonus, and he'll roll 0. So we're taking off from West London. 1, 2, 3. We've got a range of 5. And there will be our next air battle. Oops. Oh, no. There you go. Alright. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, then a Hurricane going after the short range Ju-87 with no anti-air capabilities. Wow. Alright, rolling 3 die. Because we have a modifier. Just for this hour, though. Oh, so he goes into the Luftwaffe damaged pile, and there will be no repercussions. This is a short ranger, so he will have to be turned upside down and head on back. But he did what he was supposed to do. Alright, we have 2 more based aircraft. And we have units on the way. These units are unidentified because they're outside of radar range, but they're heading this way. What else we got? We still have these boys here we can deal with. We'll find out what's up. What we want to do with these aircraft, what their range is. We'll be right back. Alright, we got a couple Spitfires. One at Coventry and one at Derby. Even with their extended range of 5, they can't reach anybody, so we'll keep them based, waiting for them to get a little bit closer in the range. But we are going to lose our air combat +1, so I was wanting to give them to somebody. Well, we still have that +1 modifier. That'll be expired after this hour, but it'll still have extended range and stacking limit extension. Let's look around here. So we got going on. I think that's going to be it. That is it. It will be hour number. We'll take this die off. Hour number 2, and this here will not be in effect no more. Just scratch that on out there, and we'll be right back. All right, Luftwaffe, day 2, hour 2. They got waves up in the air. No one on the ground. All up in the air on their second mission to bomb ports and aircraft making factories, I guess. Bunch of them got to turn back. Short Rangers heading on back in. Now, the old Luftwaffe is going to play a card. And that card looks like a spy plane. Intelligence. Reveal all RAF units. And we will reshuffle this back into the deck. But we'll do that right now and reveal them all. We have an anti-aircraft there. In East London, we have another aircraft and a headquarters. Headquarters are really valuable. If you bomb them, that has other repercussions. All right, we have a decoy unit based. We have another decoy unit. All right, so you can see what goes on there. That came into effect last turn when they wasted a strafing run on a decoy-filled airfield. All right, over here in Derby, we have the 2 Spitfire squadrons or Spitfire planes in Southampton, protecting the aircraft factory. We got a 19th Group headquarters and some anti-aircraft and more anti-aircraft. All right, now the thing of it is, any short-range aircraft adjacent to a headquarters unit gets its range increased by 1. There you go. And Weymouth, another one. Looks like it might be in the crosshairs. We'll see. All right, there you go. Oh, here in Liverpool, another headquarters, unprotected. Wow. All right, I think that's it. Everybody's slipped up for the intelligence. There you go. Alright, no more cards to be played. It is the Luftwaffe's hour number 2 of day 2. We'll move their aircraft. What they got left. Most of them got to go back. They got a couple bombing missions that can proceed, but we'll see what's up. We'll be right back. Alright, for the Luftwaffe's second day in the second hour. Short-range aircraft have landed here and here. So they will not be able to do anything until the next hour. These boys are on their own, skirting the anti-aircraft. Don't know where they're going. They only have a range of, well, one had a range of 2, 1, 2. Another one was down here, 1, 2, 3. And they have decided to travel together. Safety in numbers, but that's all the further they can go. Or after that, who knows. These boys here were in this hex or square. Thought about bringing them over here for some more inland targets. But we have Spitfires. If they have a short range, they would only be able to get to maybe right here. And the Spitfires with those 3 attack factors probably would have made short work of them. So we decided to take our chances with maybe a target of opportunity and get this port if we could survive the anti-aircraft fire. Same way with this one here. We're both going against anti-aircraft fire. He's got 2 bombs. We got some nice bombs here. And to bomb these targets, you only need a 4, 5, you can get 50% chance. 4, 5, and 6 will bomb them. So we'll take our chances. So here you go with the first one over Portsmouth, trying to bomb that harbor. We got an anti-aircraft, and I believe I gotta find out what. Let me hold. It's right here. Anti-aircraft combat results 1 to 5. We need a 6, and gives them an abort. So, looking for a 6 for the ground unit anti-aircraft fire. We don't get it. All right, so let's be down here, and now we will roll with 1, 2, 3. Luftwaffe bombs. And 4, 5, and 6. We'll take care of the target. 4, 5, and 6. There you go. And he is bombed. Alright, we gotta mark that. We'll be right back. Alright then. The port of Weymouth going on the bombed list. Successfully bombed. Yikes. We're adding them up. Alright, well, we go here. But it depends on victory points toward the end. I think these are all worth 1. When it comes time to add him on up, he's upside down. He's using his bombs, ready to go on home. Oh, do we have another bombing mission? I believe we do here at Portsmouth. All right. Our lone. Oh, better pick another one. That one wasn't too lucky. Anti-aircraft. 1 die. Looking for 6 to board him. 4. No good. He's bombing with 1, 2, 3 bombs. At Portsmouth. 3 die, looking for 4, 5, or 6. We'll double check that too, make sure. Yeah, that'll do it. Let me see. I guess bombing isn't too hard. Let me see. Bombing results. Target is an airbase unit. Target is ground unit. Target is aircraft base or naval base. Target bomb. 4, 5, or 6. I'll be right back. All right then, Portsmouth. Luftwaffe bombers surviving the anti-aircraft fire, and as a result, BAM! There you go. They're ready to head home. Anti-aircraft stays. If we can get it. Oh, what do you know? All right, we'll be back. I think that's it. It will be time for the second RAF hour. No more bombing missions. Bombing mission successful. 2 more added to the target of victory points for the Luftwaffe. Be right back. Alright, I'll go on with this second hour. I might call it a video. Ooh, we'll have these Spitfires launched from Derby. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit short, but we got an extended range, giving us what we need. We'll also launch from Coventry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Putting us right where we need to be on an air battle with the fleeing. Ooh, Luftwaffe after successfully bombing. Oh, what do we got here? Portsmouth. Air battle marker. Right back. Alright. The fleeing JU and DO 17. You got somebody at your 6. Rolling 3 British die. Whoa. Oh, that could have been a disaster. Could have been a disaster. 1, 2. I'll go with 1, 2, 3. 6 die. Looking for 5s and 6s. Oh, we got 1 of each. Alright, that'll take care of those 2. They are firing back with 1, I guess. Yep. 1 apiece. Firing back with 2. Doesn't do nothing. Alright, so one of these is damaged. Let me figure out who I want to take care of. So, I'll damage this one. Then this one here will be aborted. He didn't get nothing, so it puts me in charge of the air right here. But we have to fly back because we're short range. We're well within range of everything. There you go. Meanwhile, all short rangers here. I think we got to find a landing spot for them. We'll be right back with our landing of our short range aircraft. Be right back. All right, the end of the second day. There you go. On a mission. Based short rangers. We based one of our aircraft here. Our short range fighters. And there you go. More basings. There you go. Still up in the air, but they got to land next hour. And is done bombing on his way back. These boys here still have bombs. Where they're going to head to? Anybody's guess, but it'll be their decision to make because it is going to be the Luftwaffe's. Hour number 3. We come back. Oh, intruder. Hour number 3. Call it a video. We'll be right back.